Gay guys who married women? What's your story? I went to a gay friend's 40th birthday party many years ago. I'd never really had anything to do with gay men, born and raised in a mining town. Homosexuality wasn't even spoken about, so was a bit apprehensive as he was very straight acting, whereas I knew his friends to be very camp. Back then, I just didn't know how to react around camp people. His birthday bash was just a simple dinner at a restaurant with about 15 of us, myself and my girlfriend being the only two straightened people there. It was a great night. I was very much put at ease by all who attended, even though they were all indeed quite out there camp, and I found everyone very easy to talk to. What struck me though was just how many of these men had done the whole get a girlfriend, get married, have kids life. They all knew they were gay from a young age, but nonetheless had all lived the stereotypical male life before realizing that they were living a lie. Some waited until the kids had grown up before coming out to their wives. Others could contain themselves no longer after a time whilst still in the middle of raising a family. Some still got on well with their old lives, families. Others had been disowned by ex-wives or children. Another user commented, "My ex-husband did this to me. We did have child together and got married eventually. 3 months after we were married, 8 years into our relationship, I found out he had been cheating on me with other men he met on Craigslist. I was devastated. I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with him. I thought I knew him and could trust him. We ended up splitting up not too long after. I was bitter for a while, to be honest, but that didn't last long. I don't hold any hard feelings against him. He has his own demons that he needs to deal with. We agreed I wouldn't tell his family about his preferences because, honestly, it's not my place to tell. They would disown him in a heartbeat. We work well together for our daughter's sake. He is a good dad and has never once given me a hard time with child support or anything. Everyone is better off now. There was one guy that had given him his name and address, so I Facebook stalked him, found out he also had a wife. I wasn't sure if I should tell her what her husband was up to or not. I debated on it for a few months. I decided if it were me, I would want to know. What if he caught something and gave it to her, or her husband gave their address out to the wrong person and they ended up hurting her in some way? They were older than us. Their kids were grown. So I printed out the messages between our husbands and sent it to her anonymously. A few days later, the husband had posted saying how he made a huge mistake in his life and how he was sorry for hurting the people he loved. Blah, 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 you get it. I don't know what happened after that. I let it go and moved on with my life. I'm in a relationship now with a great man. He is a great stepdad to my daughter, and we are expecting our first child together in about a month. It's a girl.